What's up, guys? It's Troi Hughes, and I'd like to introduce you to my. What's up, guys? This is Troi Hughes, and we're at the Rabbit Hole. Thanks to. What's up, guys? This is Troi Hughes. Thank you for watching the pod. But I'd like to introduce one of my sponsors. I'd like to introduce you. What's up, guys? It's Troi Hughes. I'd like to introduce you to my new show, The Rabbit Hole. This is a podcast that taps into the culture. We're going to get into spirituality, religion, financial, fitness, health, street culture, and all the stuff people are afraid to speak on. Because we need to get to the bottom of the bullshit that our culture does. There's no right or wrong answers, but we are going to find better solutions to what we do. So let's open your mind, spirits, and soul to new things.
They like, Porter, where you been at? Trying to get my life together. I been talking to the lady that look counseling be helpful. Trying to figure out my niggas died and I won't there to help them. Like I'm institutionalized, still waking up at count time. In the year I lost my cousin, lost my bitch and my mind. A lot of shit I don't show the public, I just let them see the grind. They don't know the nights that I was contemplating suicide. Told Kirk come get the gun, couldn't even look him in his eyes. He get calls from anybody who I think gon' ask a favor. Ain't like niggas gon' call and check again on me later. But it's crazy cause I asked to be the nigga with the paper. Now the 5-1 for me ain't worked a week of hard labor. But I spent my nights in kitchens whipping babies in the labor. Probably go cheat on my bitch with a little hoe on me to save her. Probably go right through my hood for the memory.
Fuck it, I'm ready to be me. I ain't got time for all this commercial shit. So look, y'all, I done did like 5 takes trying to do the intro, and it's not working. So I'm just we get into y'all raw today. So what's up, guys? It's Troi Hughes. This is the first episode of The Rabbit Hole. I brought to y'all my brother, somebody I truly look up to, Mr. Montrell Brown. Please tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Montrell Brown. I'm from Richmond, Virginia, Southside. Grew up down Hillside Court. And what else I need to say about myself?
What do you do?
So, first I'm a number one dad. My son's 6 years old, and I run a lawn care company called Brown's Lawn and Order. We do a lot of work in Richmond and all the surrounding counties, Henrico, Chesterfield, Midlothian, just anywhere.
How long have you been doing it for?
So I started the company in 2012, and I was working at Food Line at the same time, but I worked Food Line till 2014 and I quit. I just stopped cold turkey and just quit and went full time in 2014, in March in 2014 when the season started, and I've been doing it ever since.
Okay. So that's a little bit about him. But now we're ready to get straight to it. We're going to have an open conversation like we usually do about 3 times a week, 20 times a month.
Yeah.
Just talk freely and just try to like get into the things that's been going on in the city, things that we think can make things change, and more about the mindset of the youth for real.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, all right. So you growing up in Hillside, right?
For sure.
What do you think is different from back when you was growing up to what's going on now?
The biggest difference is we had the Boys and Girls Club, and that's what we grew up in with Mr. Kingston. And we wake up in the morning, especially summertime. We wake up in the morning, 8 o'clock. We going to get the free lunch first thing in the morning, start it off.
Yeah.
And they just he had so much stuff down there for to do, for real.
Yeah.
From 8 o'clock, everybody running, standing in the line to out the door.
Yeah.
Till we doing whatever they got us doing. Lunchtime, we got the free lunch.
Yeah.
So he just had us out there. It's just more stuff to do.
Yeah. See, like when we was coming up for real, like Hillside known for legendary boxers and shit. Like y'all had the boxing program, like team fighting. Like,
yeah.
What do you think that played a major part into y'all upbringing?
For real, we had the boxing. For real, we had the wrestling mats in the in the Boys and Girls Club. It was the rec. We called it the rec.
Yeah.
We had the wrestling mats. Mr. Kingston had us fencing, and he pretty much had us doing anything.
Yeah.
For real. We ain't had no choice of like being soft or anything.
Yeah.
Like we had to. They made us bring the dog off. Somebody had a problem, like we fought.
Yeah.
And after we fought, we probably had to do some type of work together. We had to be together the whole time.
Yeah.
The rest of the day.
Yeah.
And you couldn't leave. You couldn't go crying, running to your mama and stuff. Cause Cause Mr. Kinsey, he was taking you to your mama yourself, telling her what he did, and with me, I live right behind the Boys Girls Club. So if I go run and tell my grandma, like she gonna be down on us first.
Yeah.
And she'd be down on us even for crying going to her for real.
Yeah.
So she made us tough.
And I think that's the difference between like the generation of even with the women. Like nowadays, it seems like the moms get too onto it and like you can't say this to my son and all that. Like back in the day, we did have a few moms like that, but the rest was like when you go to them programs, they like your second dad for real. And because you know they got the best interest. And I feel like nowadays it's such a change where moms want their kids to be in sports, but they don't want them to be coached. You know what I'm saying? Now you can even see the behavior with the kids where they have like timid tendencies because you can't fully tell them anything. You feel me?
Now that's for sure though. Even I grew up down Hillside, we ain't had no sports team down there, so we had to walk up to Bear Mead every day. And you know, I played with your dad in my whole rec career, so even just going up there, going to him. Like niggas hated them Jenks every time. Like a Saturday, we knew like they was gonna be on BS. Like me, Chuck, my boy Chuck though, K-Nod, Jermaine.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. He picked one of us on a Saturday. He down on us, like going crazy on us, like telling me I'm gonna punch in your throat. You better stand up. And I did. Stuff niggas was gonna straight punch me though.
Yeah.
For real though.
But it's like them coaches like you remember forever though. Like even Junie is my cousin.
What?
You feel me? But I swear to God, I used to be crying like, like you feel me? Like it's like we don't have them coaches no more.
What?
You can't even be one of them coaches no more. To like even with the system, they don't allow that. You feel me? Now
you couldn't duck nothing. If you trying to duck a tackle, man, you could feel like they coming and get you for real.
Man, even if you got to argue with one of your teammates, they'll have you in there holding hands, hugging, or you got to go downstairs in the boxing ring and fight, man, and then you got to hold his hands all day to the point where like, eyes open, we back being friends for real. You know what I'm saying?
That was different.
Like the whole upbringing was different to nurturing the kids. Like that's why I think we got to get back to, if it's a way to get back to that, because it's not even a lot of people like us no more for real to even do that. So it's like the people that's being the influence and coaches now are them kids that act like how they are now for real. So like it's catering to that belief and
but even going back to talking about coming up down Hillside, we doing all the sports and stuff. Like I remember, like I was loved, like I was like bad, mischievous. I was like they had Mr. Kingston had little sticks, you know. Rock older than me, so all his friends, they was working and stuff. They had sticks with the nails in the bottom of the joint. So even before we go to lunch or something, like they walking around the community, like picking up trash with the sticks, going through stepping. Like we had to work even then, though. And like when I was too young to work, so that's how I was in the garden. Like we had us in the garden, we had to work the garden. Like we even had. He told us if we see somebody messing up the garden, like y'all gotta fight him.
and that's like damn near 20-something years ago.
That was definitely I was 9, 10 years old.
And that giant and teach you garden, that probably influenced you with landscaping and stuff like that. And then
like loving outside for real.
Even with you describing it, that's really like taking pride of your community. Like
for sure.
Don't let nobody fuck this up. This is where you gotta live at for real. Like people don't care about shit though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point. He was like, this y'all sitting here all day and working this. You can't let nobody come and mess up your stuff. So we ain't have no choice but to be tough down there.
And even with like me being an outsider, like growing up by y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just come down there and seeing shit like, y'all ain't have no outsiders around y'all. Like y'all Hillside was just straight Hillside. Like all y'all live there, sleep there. I remember me riding with my dad, we picking all y'all up. It's just a group of y'all, but that's y'all though. So like, even with like, it's through the whole city. Anybody could go anywhere now, though. We're like, you're not even from here, so you bring a whole different culture to a neighborhood or a section that you're not even from. Though. You water it down for real.
Yeah.
And it's like, what you think like made it that way with you coming up?
What you mean?
Like stop people from like not having outsiders come there. Like what was different from now to then? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Going back to like you coming up, you can't be tough on the kids and stuff no more. Everything just so freelance, soft, and hand taps and stuff. So everything just got like soft and watered down for real. Like, just anything is allowed now for real.
No,
we don't got the like Like we holler, we don't got the OGs around, but the OGs ain't always the people that's on the corner or doing life,
Yeah.
like living their life. Like our OGs was too, like Earl, your
Yeah.
dad,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Kingston, Jer, like
Yeah.
those OGs too,
Yeah.
to really like put a lot in us too, though,
Yeah,
for real,
yeah, yeah.
for
So
real.
like, so you saying like OGs, not just like street niggas.
Yeah, no,
You
no, they
feel me?
just your
It is
street
older
niggas.
people with knowledge and
Yeah,
shit for it. And that's what we gotta like praise more for real.
yeah,
Cause like with our culture, we glorify the bullshit. We
yeah.
glorify the people that got some shit. Like I don't knock nobody who do jail time. You
Yeah, I
feel me?
did too though.
Yeah.
I used to be like, shoot, these people, they got the people, they got the girls running to
Yeah.
them. We got the little style house stores that sell the liquor. They walking up buying everybody the liquor
Yeah.
and everybody, even dudes running to them and
Yeah.
stuff too. And that thing, like you, how you just said, is it like the street people or like the other side?
Yeah.
But the street people, that ain't straight fake though.
Dead ass though. Cause like once you even like hop in, you start seeing shit and understand like the flow of things. Like it's all a fucking hidden mirrors. It's
Yeah,
a perception that they
yeah,
putting on to shit. You don't know if that nigga old niggas. You don't know what he did for the money. You
yeah,
don't know if it's just straight bullshit. So it's like we glorify a fake image, but while the person that's really grinding getting it,
yeah.
we just goddamn kick them to the curb for real,
Yeah.
and don't even give them no props or nothing.
Cause ain't nobody running to him and ain't
Yeah.
nobody like kissing up to him.
But then it's like years later, those the people that you want to be around. You're
Yeah.
like, he took this time to sacrifice the fame, the glitz and glamour, but now he's straight. Now you gotta come to him for. Now you seeing them old street niggas when they motion burnt out, they try and get jobs now and shit and
Yeah,
do
you big
crazy
bruh.
shit. You big bro, you big bro, you big bro now, bro. Like bro, you 10 years older than me for real. And even that be fucking me up because it's like I'm a person that if you ever gave game to me when I was younger or looked out for me when you were young, you gonna always be my big bro.
Yeah.
So when you say some shit like that, I'm like, bro, nah, bro. Like
Yeah.
just cause I'm in position or got some type of influence, that don't change what you did for me, bro. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't think that in your mind for real,
For
for real.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So with like the city, like we gonna tap into even deeper now for real. Like with the city be going through like bullshit for the past probably 7 years, 6 years now.
Yeah.
You feel me? What do you think? Is it a way to stop it? Like
stop what though? People
Like-
be saying that. Could you stop it? Like stop what?
like the sectional beats for real. Cause I never seen no shit this crazy before for real.
Yeah.
To where like I know like y'all used to be from like the Ville,
Yeah.
like Honeycomb, Broad Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on some renegade shit. You
Yeah.
know, all shit up there, but it's like it won't never that bad where it's like, all right, now you got cross the water in that shit too.
Yeah.
Or all at once for real. I don't know. Y'all did use goddamn, y'all was on some bullshit when I think about it, but I never seen it where it's like everybody's involved with it.
Yeah.
To like you even got the counties involved with it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
I
like we
think
on some
with that-
Chicago shit.
I think with that too, like, you know, the city they knocked down Blackwell a long time ago.
Yeah.
That ain't even with it. So they started like pushing everybody out to the counties and stuff
Yeah.
for real. So that's what I think the county people, but
Yeah.
that's coming from the city and like
Getting new friends out
getting
there.
friends. And even if they parents and stuff moving out to the
Yeah.
county, the older heads moving out to the county, they still live up to their image
Yeah.
and their from being from hillside. So they live in
Yeah.
they live in Hanover
Yeah,
and
yeah.
deep in Henrico.
Yeah.
They
And wanna rep it too,
Yeah,
though.
they want to
Yeah,
rep it too.
yeah.
So that's what I think that jank is.
So that what you think it is for real?
But to stop it, I don't know if you can stop it though. But
You know if we stop it.
yeah, I don't know if we can stop it. I think
I don't know.
I don't know if you can stop it. I think we could slow it down.
How you think we can slow it down?
Going at the younger ages for real.
Like, what do you consider the younger ages though?
For real, the city, they don't care about like the beginners, like the bitty ball players. Like my
Okay.
son played bitty ball.
Okay.
He playing 6U and stuff now,
Yeah.
football. I don't know if the city really put into that too much. I don't know if they're saying it's too early or
Yeah.
what, but I think that's where we got to start at that younger age
Yeah.
and let this other crowd wash out because we getting for real. We getting a lot. It look bad and stuff. But them kids, they getting washed out, and we getting a whole lot of kids going to the NFL,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the NBA,
Yeah.
the G League, cross
Yeah.
seas.
Yeah.
It's like it's real easy right now. So
Yeah.
I think we just gotta start digging into that younger age and start pushing them and the kids and we could try to like be the face for them for
Yeah.
real. There's the kids that's out here just doing stuff. Cause Like we was talking last week or something. I was telling you the kids from the in my NYA, the Mass Youth Academy that I
Yeah.
worked with last year from Mosby and stuff. Like they really did good. They really wanted to do better, and I really love them boys though.
Yeah, and with the mayor, to get more into the Mayor Youth Academy, you had kids from Mosby and Hillside working with each other.
I had kids. One of the kids knew a lot of kids from down here, so he went to George West, so he
Okay.
played football with a lot of kids from down here side and stuff. So it was Southside
Yeah.
and Mosby.
Yeah.
So they was together, and like right now they go at each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
But them kids, they ain't really want to do that for real. They wanted to get in the truck every morning and joke and play and have a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like one of the kids, I say this story all the time. I'm gonna definitely send this jank to him. When I met him at the orientation, he go to the Turner school.
Yeah.
I forgot what the name of it though. But I'm like, why? What you doing fighting? I'm like, who you beefing with out here? He said, I ain't beefing with nobody. I don't like nobody from Hillside. I'm like, God dang, bro, I got Hillside tattooed on me 3 times. So what we gonna do this summer?
Well, he had said he probably like, oh,
He's just looking like. And then the whole time I got the kids and I introduce them, that's the first thing I say. He be like, bro, why you always saying that? We get out the car after work and stuff. He like, all right, bro, I love you. I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So they don't really want to do that thing. They
Yeah.
just want somebody to love them for real,
Yeah.
for real. So that's probably how we can put a slow. I don't know if we could stop it, but we just got to be the face for them and just love on them for real, for real.
And like really like change their outlook and
Yeah,
perspective.
change that out there look and let them see like this ain't easy. You ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
Like people gonna love you anyway.
Yeah.
Like people gonna look up to you. The girls gonna like you
For
even
sure.
more.
For sure. They gonna like you more, and then you gonna get different types of
You can
girls.
get different
You feel me?
types of girls.
Because one thing about it, you don't even want them girls that want you for that shit for real. Because they ain't worth shit for real.
Yeah.
They not gonna uplift you. They ain't gonna hold you down.
Yeah.
They gonna be with the next niggas. They fuck with the people that you don't like anyway.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So like that's the last thing you
Like,
want to
God,
do.
you fucking
Like,
them clowns.
like come on, bro. Like it's no loyalty with it for real, for real. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't even, and I do like with the Mayor's Youth Academy what y'all did, because like you teaching them different ways to survive and eat for real, for real.
Yeah,
And that would,
sure.
I think that would be like one of the major things is get them active in different ways.
Yeah,
Because
more of us got to do it.
Yeah.
And they got to see more of us. They don't want to be on that old back in the day military.
Yeah.
Like, you need to come to work, tuck your pants in, tuck
Yeah.
your shirts and tuck
Yeah.
your shirts in. And,
like New Era Church for real,
Yeah.
for real. Like be yourself.
yeah,
Come
be
as yourself.
Come on, but
Still be presentable though.
yeah, when
Yeah.
it's time to work, it's time to work.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
it's time to play, they always say there's a time and place for everything. I used to hate when the older people tell me that it's the time and place for everything. You can either be dead or in jail.
And that's
Like,
the realest
I
thing.
hated that jank.
But that's real.
I
The
hated
time and
it.
place though. Yeah, that shit
I
real.
hate-
You don't fuck with that?
Yeah,
Oh, now though.
100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
I
fuck with it.
hated
Like,
that jank when I was young.
yeah, but
So many teachers, so many people told me that like, oh, you could be dead or in jail. I'm like, shit. You'll be dead or in jail. You be fucking
don't be saying that shit. But that shit,
It was real though.
and it's crazy though, cause like that's what it gotta be, is like people that's like our age and shit and seen shit and been through shit. We gotta bridge that gap, cause like you said, it's kind of harder to relate to somebody that's 45 years old that ain't got it no more.
Yeah.
You don't want to listen to them no more.
Yeah.
That's just human nature for real, for
Yeah.
real. But like somebody that like me, like you, that has active motion now, that's not in the street image
And
no
that
more.
you'll tell them like, you'll be like, oh, you could be dead in jail. You need to stop doing that. But that's the only thing I ever heard
Yeah.
when people said that you
Yeah.
could be dead in jail. So now I realize like, so what you want me to do? Like,
Yeah.
what you got for me to do?
Yeah.
Like, what should I do next then?
Yeah.
If I stop doing this, I'm gonna just be sitting here looking like a lump on a log. Like,
Dead ass though, cause like even with our shit, we so lifted up to be just athletes for real.
Yeah.
We ain't teach nothing else for
Nothing
real.
else.
Nothing else. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. It's
Yeah.
either football or basketball.
Like
And it's
both our brothers was the best in the city till this day.
Yeah.
The names gonna come up, the one of the two.
Yeah,
Either Rock will be first or Snug gonna be
for
first.
sure, for sure.
But what else though?
Dead ass, cause I ain't give a fuck about sports for real, for real. And that's one thing I am grateful for. Like I did it, but I was like, I always looked outside of that shit. I was thinking hustle the whole time for real.
Yeah,
So like it kind of like saved the nigga for real, for real. Like, cause if when football was over, a nigga wouldn't have no identity for real,
Yeah,
for real.
for real though. You go outside.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah.
What's it? Tell him come in. You walk in straight in. She go grab him something real quick.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? So I'm bringing in another one of my guests. He's also a sponsor. He's somebody that I truly respect and look up to. His name is Eric Hunter, and he owns Major League Bullies. So y'all tune in. He's about to come in. What up? Hey guys, I'd like to shout out my CMOS brand, CMOS to go. This is our strawberry banana flavor, which is a fan favorite. This is the best CMOS in the state of Virginia. Please follow us on Instagram at CMOS2Go, SEA2 and follow us on our website, www.cmos2go.com. Health is wealth. Lock in to Eric Hunter.
Yo,
What's up, dog?
What's good, bro?
All right, so tell them a little bit about yourself.
Man, so I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I'm an entrepreneur out here. I do real estate investing. I flip properties and I build properties. I also do something called wholesale. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How long you been doing that for?
I've been doing it for 11 years, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you into it?
Well, just really, man, just coming from the streets. I always, you know what I mean? I used to play basketball. Coming from the streets, man. Not really having any education or anything like that. I always wanted to be rich, but you know what I'm saying? I chose the wrong path. Like I just admired like drug dealers and shit.
Yeah.
And then once I really grew up, I had just Googled like how to be rich, and I had seen somebody on World Star, and bro,
On World Star?
yeah,
That's real.
like bro was in the back of a Maybach, and he was like, "Wake up and shit." And then you know what I'm saying? I was like, "What the fuck do he do?" Because he said he was a 3-time felon.
Yeah.
Bro, I just Googled him, and he was like a realtor. I was like, damn, you could do that and be a felon?
Yeah.
Like, that's hard. You know
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do that shit.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. So we're gonna tap into that a little bit more.
Yeah.
So where did we meet?
Man, we met. I feel like we met through money.
Nah. I knew you through Monty. We knew each other through Monty. But what the first time like we seen each other?
In Atlanta.
Yeah. When we was in Atlanta.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
You called me next day like, I seen your boy Troi in this job.
Yeah.
I think you was ready to call me. Like I was just ready to.
Hell yeah. And like he was Dolo and I was Dolo for real. And he like stopped me like, yeah, bro, I'm Monty people. I'm like, yeah, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little lit going into shout out to Taranga City, bro. That shit. Last summer Taranga City was that, yeah. You feel
That
me?
shit feel like
That shit hard though.
yeah.
But that really made me like, cause like I ain't really know you on like a personal level, nothing like that. So I'm like, that made me like even my man like, yeah, he one of them too though. You know what I'm saying? Like to really be out and living your life without having a bunch of people around me that like it stands out to me for real. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, bro. I feel like, now, knowing the depth of it, like really like you was Dolo just moving around and I was just Dolo moving around like that, bro, in a whole nother city. And we met up like that, bro. That says a lot.
Yeah.
Because, man, niggas don't even leave their side of town.
Oh, God.
Like, where I'm from, bro, I'm from the South. I'm from out JD, like, right by 2908, City Motel, Columbia Street, Land Haven area, you know what I'm saying, Terminal. Like, that's where I grew up at and got down. You know what I mean? My niggas around there, like, I got family across the water and, like, them niggas wouldn't even dare come across the water.
Yeah.
Like, they never had been across the water. Shit. So for us to just be like in another state,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's hard.
So what helped you break your mentality with that?
What though? Like what?
Like just going like being able to fly free and like go to different places for real. You know what I'm saying?
Just going moving on your own, like just jumping.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's a good question, bro. Because like I will say this, right? All right, I'm from Southside Richmond,
Yeah.
right? I went to Summer Hill Elementary, Ruffin Road, and you know what I'm saying? Like I was like one of the, you know what I'm saying, one of the ones in that school, you know what I mean? And then my mom, she wouldn't let me go to Bouchard.
Yeah.
Cause she knew if I'd have went to Bouchard, then I'd have been in the wrong crowd already, at a certain level inside of that wrong crowd too, like leading the cause with it, you know what I mean? Just getting into the wrong shit. And she sent me to a school called Benford over in the West End.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was hood people over there too, bro. Yeah. And I just had to adapt. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying, I went to Huguenot, which is still out my zone school.
Yeah.
But I got put out over there. And then I went to the school in Jackson Ward.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that was the first year they started the alternative school.
Yeah.
And I went to that school. I was the first,
Your first
black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I went to adult after that the next year. So like, and then like I said, my family was across the water. So I really jumped off the porch selling drugs across the water.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I used to be on like, you know what I'm saying, around my way too, like on JD area, the Lum Rough and Roll, and even up in there doing little shit. And the hustling was different on both sides. Like right in the South, like it was no rules. Like you run into cars, you taking niggas, you just super cutthroat. You feel me? Over North Side was a little more organized. It was like OGs. They used to make niggas take turns on the block, or one nigga one nigga might have just had the whole block. So
that's like Baltimore hustling for real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I just experienced so much.
Yeah.
And then my dad, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He used to just navigate through different hoods in the city too.
Yeah.
Like my dad he ran for city council one time. And I just remember him pulling up on the Lum on Columbia, like niggas like I'm hopping out with my dad putting his signs on the script.
That's hard.
You feel me? Niggas dapping my dad up, niggas fucking with him, know what I'm saying? Big E, what you doing? And then goddamn, of course I'm out there fucking with niggas. We tripping. They like, look, man, this nigga, your dad in the president. You know what I mean? But that was like, you know, just how I grew up, bro. So I always say, man, I'm a Richmond nigga for real, because like, I know niggas everywhere from West End, Churchill, my people from Churchill, Highland Park. I'm from the South. Born and raised in the South, you know what I mean? So that just, by me growing up like that, I was a Richmond nigga. And so I conquered Richmond quickly. So instead of like a lot of my niggas, they conquer the set. They conquer the area.
The side.
The side. You know what I'm saying? They might do that, you know what I mean? And I mean, you even know, bro, you from Richmond, bro, you know, you got uptown and downtown. They even separating the sides.
Yeah, for sure.
So
even three sides, the midtown, all that now.
Nigga might not even go to another side of the side. So you know what I mean?
You go up. The plaza.
Bro.
Catching the bus, but we ain't running nowhere.
Bro.
Hillside.
Telling you, bro. So, you know, we all grew up on the same shit. You know what I mean? So for me, bro, I ended up moving around like that. And then as I grew up, I had known people everywhere. So I might be anywhere. And you know what I'm saying? I just got like a familiar spirit about me where people take to me, and I'm just genuine, bro. So I get real genuine love like wherever I go. And it just continued to grow, bro. Like I really get real genuine love in Miami,
for sure.
LA. You feel me? Like you done been with me out there, bro. Like you see how it is. So man, you know, it's just I don't know really the answer to that, but I would say
no, you answered it though for real. Just like it just experiencing things outside of your neighborhood for real. Not being afraid to venture off. Cause that really define who you are. Cause you scared to leave out where you comfortable at, you ain't gonna never grow for real. You know what I'm saying? So you explained it all with that joint. That's hard though, for real, for real. And it's crazy though, cause I was on the podcast and I said the exact same thing for real. Cause the nigga grew up so complex, you know what I'm saying? Nigga go down Bellmead, I'm living uptown, then I moved to Chesterfield. So a nigga mindset is on 3 different things, you know what I'm saying, to where you gotta learn to adapt and survive, you know what I'm saying, handle your business in every, you know what I'm saying, aspect for real.
Bro.
So that's all right though. We Eagles though. You feel me? That's it, we Eagles. We fly high for real. You know what I'm saying? But before you came here, me and Trell were talking about like what was going on with the city for real, and like how could we get like the younger generation to like slow down all the violence and stuff. Like what can we do like to change their mind, their mentality for real, for to get outside of just the beefing for real? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I think, man, for real, bro, like just to answer that question super authentically, man, you know, I think it calls for the real niggas in the hood, bro, to really stand up to that shit. Like it really calls for niggas like connect with the real ones that's really still active, bro. Like we gotta bring a sense of unity to this shit, bro. Like for the niggas that's, you know, that's on the other side of the fence that got some good shit going on. Like we gotta figure out a way to navigate that shit and bring it all together. Like I be reaching out to some people be reaching out to me, but shit fall by the wayside, bro. You know what I mean? And we don't be doing enough to really come together. So my thing is like niggas gotta stand up. Like I ain't scared, bro. Like I really really, it is what it is. Like, I go in any hood in Richmond, bro. Like, I don't really care, like, cause I'm genuine and I'm coming for the right cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm willing to die for my peoples, dog. Like, I'm willing to stand on business about changing shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm really just looking to like partner with people like that. And that's what I think it take though, bro, to connect with the real niggas that really point them fingers.
Yeah, for sure.
And them young niggas really move off of, you know what I'm saying? Cause I done been in them same buildings in them same places where I know how this shit operate. You feel me? Like, it just is what it is.
What you think, man?
So, like what you saying, like we got to tap in with that and get them like an outlet, get them something else to do instead of just telling them stop doing that, stop wilding, stop shooting. Like you could be either dead in jail, like we were talking about earlier. That's what they always say. You could be dead in jail, but then tell us like what the hell we need to do now.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you.
We gotta show them ways to get the money in a different way
and look like them.
Yeah, cause like they want to look like rappers and all that, and like you know what I'm saying, and the plug and shit for real. But it's like, how do we get them to do a lifestyle? Cause like I ain't really never work. I think I worked 1 9 to 5 for real. But I was like, fuck it for real. So it's like, I know how that mindset was then when I was then. So I know it's 10 times worse now. So how do you get them to like make money the way they want to make money? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it really started with the nigga like I done been in all phases of this hood shit.
Yeah.
So like when the nigga starting out with 3-4 ball, it's a nigga hitting a nigga with nigga that's hitting me with 3-4 ball. That's the nigga that a nigga looking up to, bro. For the most part. You see what that shit just go all the way up the ladder. If a nigga hitting you with whatever the fuck he hitting you with, then like, you know what I'm saying, that's the nigga you looking up to, bro. And them the niggas that really like we gotta tap into, and them niggas the niggas that we really gotta connect with, and we gotta make a mutual decision, bro, to respect, you know what I mean, just what each other got going on, and like start to love each other again, bro, and bring some shit together so niggas can bridge the gap of understanding, so everybody can know how to move. Cause that's our market, bro. The streets and shit, like that's how most of us get money.
Look like them too.
For sure.
They'll trust them more.
Right. So you know what I mean. Niggas gonna do what they gonna do, but we just gotta be there to provide information to the community, bro. We can't be scared to goddamn feed them niggas. Feed our people, bro. You know,
like give them a new game to sell for real.
You know what I mean.
Bridge that gap with it. A lot of times, a lot of people really do wanna do something, but they don't know what to do, know where to start, where to go.
And they can't do much either, bro. You gotta think we can't do much with the money.
And then it's like a couple years ago, like the people that was in position to do shit, it's like they ain't want to even receptive. I remember I used to hit up a lot of people like, bro, I'm trying to get into this. Niggas will leave me on scene. It's like it want the proper OGs that they feel like it was competition for real. Instead of putting somebody underneath their umbrella and be like, come on, bro, I got you though. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't feel like we had a lot of, I didn't have a lot of them coming up for real. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about like older G's and shit?
Yeah, that was like in the legit lane for real. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it wasn't, bro. Like our lane, like we grew up in the crack era. You feel me? Once the crack came through. So here's the thing, bro. Like my grandma told me some shit one time. We went through segregation. You remember it was segregation? So then she said after they ended segregation, niggas integrated. We started going in the white people establishment. But she said before that, when it was segregation, bro, we had to go and support our own shit. So we had black motherfucking grocery store owners, black bankers. And you had niggas walking down the street in the hood. That was a motherfucking cab company owner. Millionaire nigga. He walking down Halifax.
It's hard.
Linking with little niggas in the hood, like shit, come on, goddamn, you can come to the shop with me, you know what I mean? So now that little nigga getting inspired. But then you go integration, so now niggas don't want to go to his cab stand.
They want to go to the white man.
So now he
like
out of business. And that done put a lot of black people out of business. So now we stuck with these white people, and that done drained the shit out of our community. We ain't got no more bosses to look up to. The drugs come in. Them the niggas we looking up to.
Damn, that's real though.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how our shit end up going. And it ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. We were just born into this shit. When I came up and I seen the block, I was like, what the fuck? This is a great thing. Like, I had to stand out here and goddamn make money.
Yeah.
And get the shit I want.
Crazy money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know all the niggas that's gonna hear this, bro. Everybody my age, bro. We didn't invent the block.
Yeah.
We just came on to that shit.
Yeah.
Had it survive.
Yeah, that what we ran into. That was what was on the flow.
Yeah.
So like, bro, it was some other shit on the flow when it was segregation and all that. It's just the times we in, bro. Yeah. So man, you know what I mean? Like, that's why we ain't got no O to G. We gotta beat them niggas now. And that's why I say we gotta connect with niggas.
For sure.
And niggas, you know what I mean? It's time for that shit, bro.
Cause I feel like right here at this table, we got enough power to make some changes now, though. You know what I'm saying? Cause we all respect it in our sections for real. But we could grab at least two of the young dudes and like, let's talk for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause like a lot of things is communication. And that's why I think a lot of the young dudes don't have. It's like they try to be so prideful and boost their ego. It's like, bro, just have a conversation with this man. It might not even be that serious for real. Just get it out the way. And it's like, that's the last thing they do is communicate. You know what I'm saying? Because Instagram so influenced. Their homeboys saying some bullshit to them. Their girl saying some shit.
Everybody gotta be hard.
Everybody gotta be hard though. Like, you feel me?
Look like on the internet.
Everything hard though, but it's like, no, you don't even want to do that for real, bro. Just holler at that man or whatever. It's like, we gotta make like what they say like in school when a shooter coming like safe havens for real. Like where they feel comfortable to talk for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, bro. And I think that's a part of like niggas making new shit cool. Like, bro, like you know what I'm saying? It's cool to like chill out and relax.
Yeah.
And think, you know what I'm saying, about your actions and shit like that. That's gonna have to come down from the top, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just unfortunate because right now it's just getting worse with the shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's our culture. That's how we making the money from.
Question: how to slow it down? How to fix it? It's like us. We need to goddamn get in and start doing the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, cause I guess everybody just think about what the kids need to do.
Yeah.
I guess it's like what we need to do for real.
No, that's real though. Take responsibility too, because we a part of shit for real. Like. We even more part of than we think of because we might influence these motherfuckers or influence the people that influence them. Because I know a lot of like the young dudes now, the people they be like glorifying and praising to, I'm like, them little niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro. And it's like, we don't even know the impact that we started for real. And it's like, this is a trickle. And like I was talking to my dad today at Reed, and we was like, each generation, it get worse and worse because they have less morals and values each time. It get more watered down because they give a fuck less about less more. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got to do our part to correct what we done fucked up for real. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real, bro. We got to barter our tomorrows against our yesterdays.
Yeah.
Bro. And what that means is like, we gotta take tomorrow serious to barter against the shit we fucked up yesterday. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of niggas want to do that, bro. It's just the lane that we have.
Yeah.
And that's that street shit.
Yeah. And that shit the wackest shit ever, bro. Cause it's like, soon as you start emerging on some other shit, they don't fuck with you no more or some shit. Like you weird, you doing some more like, this nigga trying to be too professional or some shit like that. It'd be like, we ostracize or whatever that shit is, like, like dad, like make him like a black sheep now though. Like you just was with this nigga 3 years ago. He was your nigga 3 years ago, but like you see him try to do something different. Now he weird. Now he doing too much. Now he got down. You don't get the same support. You know what I'm saying? Like we stop pushing him up and like shit. Nah, we just keep him right there for real.
Yeah.
Different energies.
That shit wild though. Like
yeah, like motherfuckers. You know, that's just like school, bro. Like if you was too smart in school, then you was a geek, nerd. You know what I mean? You was a cornball for that, bro. So a lot of shit in the black community, bro, is like it's backwards and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like the way we eat.
Yeah.
We think all that shit good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we don't give a fuck. Like we want chitlins or some nigga. we gonna go to bat for them.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
And then it'd be like the people like you always try, and that like people think you judging them when you try to give them some game or some shit. Cause I know like I see you juice every goddamn day for real. That's all you be having is juices walking around. It's like, what even got you on that?
Shit, bro. Like I'm just the type of person like if I hear something, I can't, if it's the truth, I ain't learn it or unhear it or somebody tell me like it's worms in the pork. I'm gonna be like, nah, don't tell me that. Like, there's a lot of people that say like, nah, don't even tell me no more.
Yeah.
Like, cause I want to eat the pork.
Yeah.
Like, that shit sound crazy.
It's
to me,
retarded.
bro.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah. So like, boom. So like, that's what I'm saying about black people, bro. Once it's all about habits and shit. Like, they feeding you the scraps or whatever, and you eating that shit now. You going to bat for it. Like a nigga would at a certain point, a person would defend the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, would
Defend the
defend the lie.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker get told a lie so many times over and over,
yeah,
They gonna believe.
they gonna start defending it.
They indoctrinated with the shit. Like, it's indoctrinated.
And that's just where we at with it, bro. A lot of this shit is straight indoctrinated in us at this point, bro.
Yeah, it's straight bullshit. It's like everything they taught us in school was bullshit. Like, even like the breakfast is the most important meal of the day type shit.
Wow.
You putting straight sugar in your ass and fucking up your whole day. Now you got down, you hyped up. It's like they made us addicts on some shit when far as food. Cause like even with me, like the way you say, like when you hear something and try it, like I was a vegetarian for like 2 years for real. Like I try everything. Like this my sea moss brand, y'all. Sea moss to go. Y'all go cop that. But like I'm on that every day for real. Like, and it's like you gotta try new things to like even test your body for real, like fasting, you know what I'm saying? Water fasting, dry fasting. Cause like once you get your body right, your mind, your spiritual, like you magnify this shit for real, and you even attract different energies for real. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's too much for some people though, bro, at a certain place, bro. Like you gotta build up to that. You feel me? Like, you gotta get around people, man, that make you comfortable to even think like that. Cause you gotta understand that operate in this environment, bro. You can't be thinking about no shit like that.
It's low. It's like low vibration like a motherfucker, bro.
And so the thing about it is, speaking like that, that's a high value. Like we don't have no value on life. Life ain't worth shit. You know what I mean? And it's sorry to say, bro, but we had to start valuing life again. You know what I'm saying? That's why the killings and stuff happen, because there's no value. Like, you know what I mean? A person don't value another person at all. It's like, nah.
We don't know how important we really are. You know what I'm saying? We numb to the violence where it's like this shit supposed to happen. And it's like we desensitized to all the bullshit. Like niggas dying and shit. We think that shit supposed to happen. Like sometimes I really be just like sitting and thinking like, and I don't like to compare my life to nobody, but I be like some white people that I've been around like, damn, he probably don't even know how to feel to lose a friend. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to go through that shit since kids to adult type shit to where you damn near get numb for real. You know, it's like it jive like we in a state of insanity and still functioning and still got to survive and still got to pay bills and still got to take care of your family, be a father and try to have fun. So where like the fun is bullshit now. Like we getting high and shit, the drug and shit, just and thinking that shit fun for real. Like niggas been going to Chicago Bar for 20 years, bro. Like, and that's all they know for real. To like, you get to a point, you see the same people at Shaka Bottom 4-5 times a week, trying to find some type of fun just to cope with the insanity they going through for real. Like niggas driving a mental asylum for real. I don't even know it, bro. Like that shit it's scary for real. It ain't even sad. That shit's scary for real.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely wild.
Cause these goddamn, you think about the women, like these people we having kids back. Like, no matter how elevated we are, it's like shit. The woman goddamn, like it's an imbalance type shit for real. So you bring that shit to your family structure for real, like. This shit, like, it's layers to that shit, bro. Shit crazy, bro. You got me going down a rabbit hole, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I like that ass. Though, bro.
Yeah. But, I want to talk about, too, though, like, because when you were saying, like, they had, like, taxi drivers that was, like, from around the way, or business owners that's around the way, it's, like, what I see out of town when you go to different places. The locals treat their, like, celebrities like superstars already. You know, like Atlanta, like Lil Baby, he was Lil Baby before he even got on for real. Like the dude Honcho for real. People was talking about him last summer before he even got big for real. Like we glorify our superstars. I don't feel like our city does that for real. Like we don't put our people in influence on the pedestal they need to push for real. Like y'all, how y'all feel about that?
I think so we just gotta get out and really just do it.
Yeah.
And be out there and just people just give it to the people. So and then the energy just come back to it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Cause it's like we live in a city where it's like once it's hot, that's when they push. You know what I'm saying? They don't really push when it's cold. You know what I'm saying? They don't really see the potential. They see once I do something big out of town, then they goddamn celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? But why I can't celebrate it when I'm here in Richmond though? Like I love this motherfucker. Like I love the city though. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
Yeah, I love Richmond too.
like you saying, we just gotta go get the love back to them because that's all they be wanting is some love too.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
they just need the love for real, for real.
I feel like cause we all still a part of them though, and like that's our intentions to be. You know what I'm saying?
And don't be thinking that inside, but they really do.
Yeah.
Want to do that though.
Yeah.
Like you said, once you go out of town, that's when they praise it.
Yeah.
But they just need the love and just to loosen up, soften up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think the city is just Richmond just in a space where, like, to be honest with you, our identity is like it's chaotic. You know, like we basically pride ourselves on being known for
violence.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big part of it. Like at the same time, we could get together and rally behind each other. But the honest opinion is, I don't really think that's the case.
Yeah.
You gotta go somewhere else and you gotta blow first.
Yeah.
Before like the city gonna really get behind you.
Think so? I don't fuck with that. I hate that, bro. Cause I don't want to have to go nowhere else for real.
No, I understand that. You don't want to have to go nowhere else, bro. But I'm saying like you got to understand the dynamics of where we at.
For sure.
Yeah.
For the most part, the city is known for violence.
Yeah.
That's what we pride ourselves.
Yeah.
All we talk about is the murder rate.
That's all we know and see.
Or we was the murder capital of the world.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
If a nigga act, how many times you done heard a motherfucker say that, bro? When they be like, shit,
that's what we know for.
Richmond, that's what we talk about.
Yeah.
That shit was from 94 or something. Seriously,
though,
bro. Like, it was 1 year. If it was that, I don't even think it was that. I think a nigga boost for real. You know what I mean? We probably like number 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, whatever, though.
Yeah.
But that's really what's...
Yeah.
What else? Slaves?
It's more, though. I think it's more, though. But I did...
So what's the question? So what you had?
He said,
why is it like that? Or
nah, bro was like, why, like,
what we got?
We don't treat our,
we don't glorify our local celebrities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the A and like why we can't, why you can't blow out of Richmond or why the city don't get fully behind you and all that shit. And it's just because we don't have an identity like that for real. We don't have like, we don't have like, oh, we are a music town. Like we consider a foodie town.
Yeah.
It's considered for food.
Yeah.
So we jive take pride in that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nigga might get behind a restaurant around here.
Yeah.
A restaurant gonna turn
like
up.
Pig and Brew for sure.
All that shit. You know what I mean? All them restaurant niggas like they got little followings because nigga, it's a foodie town.
You're right though.
We do.
You're definitely right.
But getting behind each other, showing love.
Yeah.
About music and all that.
Because the lane we in for real.
Anything else, bro? Yeah, it's like it's just it ain't. You know what I mean? That ain't what we own for real, bro.
We got like a Commonwealth mentality for real as overall, like some slavery type shit.
Yeah, it's still some juju around here. Some shit, bro. But at the same time, man,
that's just us.
It's us, bro, and it's on niggas to change that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Niggas wanna change it. But then there's some niggas that probably don't, bro.
Yeah, we gotta get them niggas out the way. But so
would that mess up Richmond though?
What?
Once we get them niggas out the way.
What you mean mess up Richmond?
Like the culture.
Fuck that culture. I don't like that part of the culture. Like Charleston White say, some niggas gotta go. Some niggas gotta go, bro. Yeah. Fuck that for real. Cause it ain't gonna never work, nigga. We oil and water. It ain't gonna never work. Some niggas ain't gonna make it, bro. And that's why I don't fuck with that shit. Cause as long as we making progress, they gonna be the resistance, bro. And that shit gonna keep pissing us off. So niggas just gotta get out the way, bro. That's it, though. For real, you gotta treat it like,
That's just Richmond. They just need some love. They just
fuck them. They don't need love. They need to get the fuck out the way. For real. If they stop it, what niggas got going on for real. But I want to turn over to E. You brought us into your idea for real. You know what I'm saying? Of bringing a group of like-minded individuals to build to like what we going over. I feel like those things can help change what we've been talking about in whole. So give us a little background on that.
Yeah, so it's called Master Your Moment, and you know what I'm saying? I have a vision for it to be able to change and impact the youth and the community and just the overall culture, like what we talking about, bro. Like doing different things, like gathering, man, going in the hoods of the city and really providing resources and change and gaining impact over people by showing them that we here to support them for real. You know what I mean? Like really just showing love, bro. Like I think love is the most powerful thing in the world, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, that's what Master Your Moment is about. It's about just holistically showing love through financial education, financial literacy, because people need money, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being able to teach them things about their health, teach them things about history. You know what I'm saying? Provide healthcare for them, provide mental health resources,
Who is the
stability.
people, though?
Us.
We the people.
We, bro.
We the people.
You know what I mean? Us, the same people that's in the hood scrambling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got it's a lot of resources out here that people don't know about, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And that's how like we connected with this thing, because we talked all the time about our life, the community, what we want to see from the community.
Yeah.
And that's why like I'm really tapped in with Master Your Moment, because it's like the same thing. And we look like the people, like we were just talking about the people that don't show love.
Yeah.
But they people just look just like us and stuff.
Yeah.
And they just need somewhere to go. They need something else to do.
Yeah.
And like I feel like we got that thing for them now.
Yeah, bro. That's really what it is, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like I know that like God worked through people. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the church, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I remember like just like they used to say shit every day. Like I was just a kid. I didn't really know what was going on, but they just used to say the same shit every day. Like they would open up with little shit. And I remember one thing they said was like, God is here for you through us, bro. And that shit just stuck with me, bro. Like God worked through people, bro.
Yeah.
So I always look for that shit. I always look for like, because one relationship could change your whole life, dog.
Definitely. What'd you say? The 6 degrees? Did you say that before?
Yeah, like everybody's like 6 degrees of separation, like especially like in a small city, but like everybody like in the world is divided by 6 degrees of separation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a true fact.
Yeah.
You know, so
that's real though, cause that was somebody like told me back in the day, like you always like you like 2 people away from your dream for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I made a post today talking about like relationships, and for real, like it's not always what you know, but who you know. Cause like the right person can give you the information that you need to get over the hump that you did though. But like we said earlier, you gotta get outside your shell and be able to speak and talk. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta be the super friendliest person, but shit, just you know what I'm saying, some type of genuineness and this compassion for real, just to talk, especially if you want to learn and grow more. Because a lot of people like they might be afraid or too much pride from the ego to be like they feel like they're asking a nigga for something, or they don't want to be looked down on because they hungry for information. I'm a nigga with like shit. If I want, I'm an ass, bro. Like for real, like I need to know this information because I want it for real. If you ain't got it for me, I ain't got no hard feelings for you. But I'm going on to the next for real. And I feel like that's the thing, that trait that we gotta like show the kids though. Like put your pride and ego to the side. If you want this, say it. You know what I'm saying? Like speak. Like closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're right. Like you got to build that culture, bro.
Yeah.
Master Your Moment, like all the stuff that you was talking about that we need to get a community, like they could be comfortable by seeing you. Like people when you grew up in the Haven, Ruffin Road, in that area, they comfortable seeing you and like being in your presence, and we ready to give it to them. Like that's what they want. They just need that love and that guidance and where to go to.
Yeah.
That's why I think Master Your Moment is gonna be like.
So we on it, y'all. We got a lot coming soon. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna master our moment. Hope y'all be a part of it. So you did like time, right? How long you do?
I did 3 months. 90 days.
Yeah.
Inside I had got 10 months. Because it was my first offense, and like with the plea, my guidelines was 10 to 18 months.
Yeah.
And so my lawyer had negotiated me to get 10 months with half in, half house arrest.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I did 90 days. I ended up getting 6 months house arrest, 90 days in the Fed.
Yeah. So what that do for you, like mentally, for real, or like feeling like overall, like from you hustling and all that?
I mean, basically, bro, it just felt like it just felt like somewhere that I probably was supposed to be. Like if I had ever got caught for the shit I was doing, that's where I probably was gonna be. So like basically some shit had happened, you know what I'm saying, somewhere where I used to work at, and it was like federal grounds.
Yeah.
And like some shit had happened.
Yeah.
And goddamn the feds had got on us.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but that shit was crazy. And they just must have put me on some type of list, and then I got pulled over one day down on Oak Grove.
Yeah.
And I had a legal AK-47 that I bought from the gun show.
Yeah.
With weed. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, I had told a nigga I had like a zip of weed. I had told a nigga like, yeah, I've been smoking weed since I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm smoking this weed because I'm trying not to get a distribution.
Yeah.
So long story short, I caught them charges. They non-processed it and said another jurisdiction was interested, and it was the feds. And so they locked me up and said that they asked me, so what was you doing with the weed? I said I was smoking it. Since I was like 12, 13, I've been smoking. So they was like, well, they made me sign my name like 50 times and write every letter in the alphabet. And it was like, yeah, well, when you bought the gun, we asked you on the application, have you ever used drugs?
Man.
So I went to the feds for lying on the federal document, which turned my gun illegal. So then they had the weed with the possession of a firearm. So they made me plea down to one charge, and that's why I got the 10 to 16 guidelines with pleading. If I wouldn't have pleaded, my guidelines was at like 24 to 36 or some shit. You know what I mean? But that's what I did, bro. They basically just put the F on me.
Yeah. Railroad.
To warm me up.
Yeah.
So they knew I probably would get in some more trouble because I was just in the mix like that. You feel me? But I ended up like I said, I did that little time, came home, but I was in there with career criminal niggas that had niggas. I was in a federal medical camp in Butner.
Yeah.
And goddamn, it was a lot of niggas that had like did some shit at time and worked their way down to a low custody.
Yeah.
And they was like ready to come home, older niggas or niggas that was from DC, you know what I mean? Whatever like that. And I was in there with them, bro. They showing me they books, they pictures, they telling me like little VA, because in the feds they call you by your state.
Yeah.
They're like, man, niggas don't get the chance you get, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 22, 23. I'm wild as a bitch at this time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really like, it's like basically a scared straight moment for me.
Yeah.
Where I get to go inside of this facility, be around these people, and see where I'm gonna be at.
Yeah.
If I keep going.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I came home still grind. I was selling the Molly when I came home. And it was like when Rick Ross was like, put Molly out.
Yeah.
We was like, I know I was like one of the first niggas around. But the niggas that was on it was like real project niggas.
Yeah.
Like, it was real hardcore niggas. So I was in an element over Churchill and them jacks that I really never had been. And I mean, you know, I was locked in, but they was just doing a bit much for me. And they used to make me think like, damn, I'm coming around here picking up thousands of dollars. And like, sometimes the streets full in the project, because my cousins run the project, they don't leave the project.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them to bring me my money down the street somewhere. They like, no.
Pull up. Yeah.
So it's like, niggas playing with guns. And I know these little niggas, but I don't know they little niggas and all that shit. But I got to walk goddamn down 5 doors at the street full. With $10,000 in my pocket, even though I'm strapped, it's still just like,
you don't even want to put yourself through that.
Like,
I don't even want to be seen doing all that shit like that. You
know what I mean? I ain't got no license. I'm blowing. I got the scale to my, you know what I mean? Because that's what I'm on. Like, I'm just like, damn, if I get caught, like, I'm going back. I'm gonna do a dime in the feds this time for sure. And so that was really like, you know what I'm saying, my little jail experience, bro. I had got locked up a couple of times, but never did no real serious time like that, bro. You know what I mean? That was the time that I had, though.
Yeah, that's all right, though. So after that, like, when did you transfer over to, like, going to real estate, like wholesaling, like from the time you got out of jail for real?
Yeah, so when I got out of jail, I still was grinding or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, my son, he 18, he just went to the Marines, bro. I'll never forget this day. I let the nigga ride in the front seat. Now, I got twins on the way by another girl.
At this time?
At the same time. So, bro, you got to understand, I wasn't that successful as a drug dealer. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't that. Like, you know what I mean? Wasn't no millionaire drug dealer nigga. You know what I mean? I was doing all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing better than most niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
But, yeah, so it's like they said 2 babies, and I just was like in a weird space, bro. Like for real. So that day I was like thinking, and I'm hot. I'm thinking about the checks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about no license, and I'm thinking about I got twins on the way. So my life is just I'm thinking hard. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm pressing like I gotta get it.
Yeah.
So I asked my son, you know what I'm saying, get in the front seat and shit. And then I'm like, what you want to be when you grow up? Because I was just trying to think of something I could do. Because I realized nobody knew how to beat the streets.
Yeah.
Like, so he was just like, he wanted to be like me, bro. And that shit just changed my fucking life, bro.
Damn.
And I just stopped everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just Googled how to get rich. And I seen that nigga on World Star. And I went, and I just went. He said he was a 3-time felon in 3 different states. He was in the back of a Maybach with a suit on. I didn't give a fuck. I had to just see what he did. I didn't care.
Yeah.
So I just went the next week and took the real estate class. And then I met somebody in the real estate class. It was a girl. She put me on to her boyfriend. Her boyfriend told me about wholesale, and I just got down, went to work on YouTube.
You began to it ever
I
since.
went to work, and I've been getting to it ever since.
See, you went and chased the information for real.
Yeah,
like, you want to switch up.
I did, bro. I found my purpose in that shit because I realized that nobody knew how to beat the streets.
Yeah.
Like, nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was in the streets, and when I had to start thinking, I was like, damn, what we gonna do, bro? Like, Mom, can I put some in your name? Like, what's your credit like? Bro, what we gonna do? Like, nobody had no fucking idea, bro. So that's when the light went off in my head, like, oh shit, all right.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I done found my purpose. Let me go save the day. Let me go figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Then I can come back. This our lane, like I said earlier, bro. That's black people. We always gonna have the streets.
For sure.
So we go get some information. We can come back and get a bag and then slide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was my plan. But I ain't even had to do that. I've been good, bro. Shit been good. You know what I'm saying? And I never had to go backwards, bro. But, you know, that was my whole purpose of doing this shit.
Yeah. So now I'm going over to mine too. So like, what got you like out the streets?
For real, I think the girl, and that I got into the boxing. That really got me out the street.
When you was coaching?
Yeah, when I was coaching boxing when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then everything just was around me was like nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel like I just wanted something.
Yeah.
I knew I had to work hard for it.
Yeah. So when like what year you started your landscaping company?
Like I started in 2012.
Yeah.
But full time, like 2014.
So how you learn how to cut grass and like all the different skills and trades?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Books.
Yeah.
And I used to just Google like how you get the lines in the yard.
Yeah.
Like how you use weed.
Yeah.
Just YouTube.
Yeah.
Beat it down.
And then like yours is mostly like a whole family. Like it's all y'all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my brother.
Yeah. That's hard though, but
yeah.
And how did you like keep elevating through the landscape companies? Because you have one of the top landscaping companies in Richmond area. You feel me? So like you coming from, you know what I'm saying, hillside, streets, how did you transition to making it to a real profitable company? You know what I'm saying? With
YouTube.
Yeah.
Then started with the Instagram.
Yeah.
And then 1 year we went out to the it's called the GIE Expo. And then I just gone out there with like hundreds of people to get lawn care company, probably like thousands for real. And we talking, I'm showing them what I got. They like, oh, who you finance by? Like, how you do this? How long you had this? And they just talking to me like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm really doing something. So I just kept going.
Was you financing?
No, I ain't finance. I ain't know no. I'm from hillside, bro. I ain't know nothing about no credit.
And that's the thing. That's the thing we gotta talk about with this, as far as like getting on the entrepreneur side and transitioning from the streets. Because like when I had to stop hustling, I went and bought as much shit as I can with my money and tried to like I'm gonna make it happen. Because I'm thinking like it's kind of like when you start like when you're doing breakdown type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna cut these yards. I'm gonna make the money back. But then I'm start doing it. I'm like, this shit ain't adding up for real. Like, I need to go holler at people real quick, start this shit over and like, and trying to figure out what's the best lane for you. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, we don't know that you could get a lawnmower through credit for real. I didn't even check my credit score. So I wanted to buy a car, get a car, finance for real. Cause I used to just go to the lot, give me a little $8,000 car, pay cash, dip off for real. You know what I'm saying?
Add it to the wheel.
You feel me? But then you learn the game as far as the joint, like they using credit. You feel me? Like credit is the power. And you could have keep your joint. So a nigga went through like 40,000 and got down like 4-5 months and some shit, just buying shit. They like, I'm stuck with it. You ain't gonna make that money nowhere near as fast for real, for real. So it's like, how do you handle business now compared to when you did then, for real?
For real. Like I said, I started in 2012.
Yeah.
That's how I used to be in 2012. So 2014, like I'm really talking to the manager that started me. Like he make $1 a minute.
Yeah.
So we just still talking. So I started doing it. So I started charging people $60 because I did it in an hour. So I just started adding it up, and then like one hurricane, I stopped, and then I just beating YouTube like how to get this. So what's the best lawnmower? What's the weed eater should I get? And I just kept studying and just doing that jank, and it started making sense for real.
Yeah.
And then when I told you when I went into the expo, they was looking at me like I was really doing something.
Yeah.
And then I started when I was looking at YouTube, I'm like, I do better all this stuff. So I started believing in myself for real.
Yeah. You just realize you are what you think you are for real. For once you got around the room, it's like,
So
damn.
that's when I'm like, shit, 2014. I'm reading, then I started reading books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Just started like trying to read, trying to figure it out. And then I'm like, 2014, that's when I'm like, I quit during December. I was a butcher. Like it was straight busy during the Christmas break too. Like that jam going crazy. I just ain't never go back.
Yeah.
Cause I'm studying like, shoot, I could do this myself too.
For sure.
So I just started going hard with it, like reading books, man, YouTube, Google.
Yeah.
And just kept going.
So how you how you elevate from being like a landscape academy to now have a partnership with the Mayor's Youth Academy? Like how did that transition come?
Cause I started cutting grass, and then like 2016, 2015, I got the contract with the housing authority. So I was cutting Hillside, Mosby, Afton, and all that. So I started seeing it like, oh, I'm making some real money. It's the same that I'm doing, like on the outside, on the other side of the fence with the hustling and stuff. It's the same thing. So I just kept doing it and it kept making sense. Then I'm like, that's when I realized, like, I'm sprayed these people. It wasn't even that hard for real. I just ain't know what I know when I was reading them books, looking on YouTube and stuff. So that's when, like, I want to be that person to go back and get my peoples. And I always look like my peoples. I'm my peoples. And like, I'm going back and get them.
Yeah.
And that's how I just started going. I did a career day or something and got connected with the Men's Youth Academy, and I really found my purpose. Like, this cutting grass is my lane to reach into the people just to show them. Like, I brought my house off it and everything.
That's hard.
Cars and stuff.
That's hard.
So I'm like, I want to give it back to my people for real, for real.
Yeah. So like, how you think like the people in Hillside look at you that came up with you? Like, do they still reach out? Do they talk to you? Like,
yeah, they talk to me. Man. They talk to me all the time because I ain't never changed for real.
Yeah.
I was always laid back, but I was about my business. Nobody mess with me or nothing.
Yeah.
And like we grew up fighting and stuff. So my peoples was my peoples. And so they still love me though, for real.
Yeah.
I go down Hillside, they still love me. They speak to me. They want to talk to me.
Yeah.
Like they try to keep me down there forever, for real, for real.
Yeah.
They just like to be around. So,
yeah.
Like I still feel good about it.
No, that's hard, bro. Let me see. This damn phone call from me. But wait, we're gonna chop this shit up. No, do it. But shit, y'all got some questions for me? We gonna still open the top. What up?
Yeah, bro, I do. Shit, man. I guess a couple questions for real, but I want to know like what's some of your goals, bro?
Some of my goals.
Yeah, like some of your main top goals, like when it come down to like your life passion, like what you want to be known for when you leave here.
Yeah. So overall, I feel like, my purpose I be feeling like is to help people and bridge gaps for real. Like that's why I feel like I always am a person like to give game, take time to talk to people, just bring people up though for real. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm having a fucked up day, I'll make sure they straight for real. So like I care about people genuinely, you know what I'm saying? And the well-being. So one of my main goals is like to change my community. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at, like where we live at for real. Like give back to the youth and make them be more like us for real. They ain't gotta be like, you know what I'm saying, replicas of us, but like be free, be authentically them. But don't have to be into the narrative or just do the extra hard shit, the extra thug shit, like this, that, chasing that for real. So I want to influence people to authentically be them for real. So it's like, that's, I feel like my goal is to upbring my community, because I be talking to like a lot of young dudes with influence, and I see, like you said, I see they want to change. It's just like they don't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
So like I want to be more hands on. My whole thing that's been fucking me up is the funds for real, for real. Like I'm still in a spot where I'm still trying to transition how to get over the red for real. Like hustling, that's all I really know how to do. So like I'm just getting out of that mindset, find new lanes to substitute that for real. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga been living in the red for like 3 years for real, for real. But God been taking care of me type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like find a way to get out the red and still take care of my people for real. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be fucked up my whole life and you know what I'm saying? Like give back. Like I can't do that either though. You know what I'm saying? So it's found a part where I'm in the green and still bringing my people up with me. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my goals though. You know what I'm saying? I also want to get into creating the films and stuff. I want to bring a film environment to Richmond. Like we starting to get him in there now. Like Monty was telling me, like his homeboy got a film on Tubi and stuff. But I want to bring that here for real, because I love modeling and acting. I love showing the Black experience so people see it for real. Because like I ain't gonna lie, like I be out in Hollywood and shit. Like it was a manager. He just fucked me up one day when he seen me type shit. And I realized the mindset of some shit. When he seen me, he seen all the tattoos and shit. And my homeboy had introduced me. He kind of like, he don't got much tattoos and shit though. We both attractive niggas though. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "You sure you want to introduce to me? He'll get all the thug roles." I'm like, nigga, racist. But he was like, "Can you put yourself in the mindset of doing a drive back?" I'm like, bro, what the fuck this nigga saying to me right now for real? But it's like, that's their mentality when they make movies for real, for real. I'm like, they don't even know, like you saying, like we living insane right now for real. Like I gotta get back on the plane and goddamn ride around thinking anything might happen for real. Cause like with me, like I got a story, but most people don't know it because I don't expose my, like, know what nigga been through for real. Like nigga, I got PTSD for real, for real. Like nigga be going through shit, like they exploit that shit for real, for real. So like I want to bring that here to where I could grab some young dudes and make them film stars. You know what I'm saying? Grab some of the young kids that want to be like my daughter. She just went up to Maryland and was in her first movie 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like she had like a kind of like a background role, but I'm like, that's the stepping stones of it. Like I ain't get into the acting field until I'm 26 and a half for real, for real. And like maybe you 10 shooting movies though. So like I be telling people, like my homeboys, I'm like, bro, I be feeling like I'm 4 years old for real, for real. From when I left the streets and hustling, like I'm figuring shit out now. Like I'm just getting it for real. So I feel like I'm 4 years old for real, for real. It's like, but overall though, let's like uplift my community and bring that here though, because that's what I love to do for real.
That's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope, man. I think that's why we click for real.
Yeah.
That's like the same shit that I'm on. Like I ain't got the passion for the film thing, but I do like it. I do love it. As far as me like conducting it, I do want to do more like entertainment with education. You know what I'm saying? But that's just to get the people's attention, man. I just want to see people ultimately in a happier place, man, a better place for my kids to grow up in, and just it's a better world overall, bro.
Definitely.
Not a lot of hate and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cause that's the man. Wait, come on. What's up, grandma? The CMOS? I got you. I could drop it off by your house. I put it in mailbox for you tonight. I'm already out though. I'm about a mile right now. I'm shooting my podcast right now. Yeah, you good? I got you. Yeah. What they want strawberry banana or strawberry? Okay, I got you, Mimi. Okay. Okay. It's 40. It's okay. I got you, baby. All right. Love you, baby. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm hustling all the time. Just made a see Marcel on the podcast. Okay, if I ain't a hustler, then what do you call that? You feel me? But damn, what was that just now with it?
We was just finishing up talking about that, about what your legacy and impact was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What I go? Oh yeah. So we all fathers and stuff for real. Like you said, like your son inspired you to change. I feel like we all went through that with our kids. Like they changed us for real. I feel like my daughter saved me for real, for real. A lot of times, like just being in the house, just knowing I have responsibility. It saved me from a lot of things that nigga could have been exposed to, could have went down for real, for real. So how do y'all feel like being entrepreneurs, like sometimes I be feeling selfish, like I don't get to spend a lot of time with my kid as I should. You know what I'm saying? Like it be feeling weird for real. I'm always there every day though, but it's like I be grinding so much. I don't feel like I'm always, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even like saying it because like I'm there, but it feel like I'm in hustle mode or like some shit. You feel me? Like doing this shit, like it feel like I ain't get to spend enough time type shit. Like how y'all be feeling for real? Cause I be battling for real. I'm like, am I doing what I'm supposed to do? And like I'm a single dad for her mom in her life for real. So it's like I be feeling like I gotta be like the neutral too with some shit. So I be like, it be fucking me up for real, for real. So how y'all feel like y'all being hustlers, being out, like y'all time with y'all kids for real?
I can't answer that one.
Yeah, you riding with your shotgun. Yeah, that's how I got a little dude.
Yeah.
MJ nephew, he riding
I
shotgun.
gotta be the coach, basketball coach,
Yeah.
football coach, baseball coach. He with me at my city meetings.
You a dad and mom though too. Like you got dad and mom too.
Mm-hmm.
How it is for you, E? You know you got older kids too.
Yeah, well, I think for me, bro, it's always been based around a relationship with a mom. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like finding a good space now with them.
Yeah.
So it's been much better, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's all I do when I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend time with my kids now.
Yeah.
And then, I'll be gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily I get 1 week on, 1 week off now.
Yeah. That's hard.
So
Yeah.
I don't really feel that shit no more.
Yeah.
At least once a day.
You got good balance now
Yeah,
with stuff though.
it's
Yeah.
just a balance.
Yeah.
It's good now.
And you gotta guess you just gotta. That's what like you were just saying. You just starting to get out the hustle mode.
Yeah.
Like you just be in the hustle mode.
Yeah.
And just getting that balance of like, all right, hustle mode is this, but when the kids come,
Yeah.
like you
Like-
said, when you with the kids,
Yeah, like find a structure for real with
Yeah.
it. And then like you were saying though, like the points of having a good relationship with your BM, that shit is everything for real. Cause having a bullshit relationship with your baby mama, bro, you feel like you in a gang war, cuz. Like, oh God, like that shit be like, don't nobody affect you like your baby mama, bro. Like your mental, nigga be ready to crash, like, cause this the one thing that you put over everything, like your kids for real, friend. It's like with the courses and all that shit, like they give them the keys to the whip. You gotta damn near say they fucking crackheads some more. Like they gotta get caught with a pipe in their mouth to goddamn for you to get your rights. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit insane, bro.
Hell yeah.
That shit crazy, bro.
Bro, the courts like basically are biased.
Yeah.
They gonna choose the woman over. I mean, because 9 times out of 10, the woman is the better parent.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't many good dads out here.
For sure though. And that's like I feel like that's another problem with our culture too though. Like we gotta make them niggas feel bad, bro. Like I'm with making people feel like losers who on bullshit, bro. Cause I can't fuck with the bullshit though. Like that's morally wrong though. Like everybody got their flaws though, but I don't fuck with morally flawed people though. Cause like you a cancer to everything for real. Cause you can make the shit seem right for real. You know what I'm saying? Like how you ain't with your kids, bro? Like nigga, that's you. You feel me? But you want to be around niggas in the club and shit, man. You on some bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, for real though. All right, this is the last topic we talking about. How y'all feel about politics? Y'all ain't gotta say who y'all voting for like overall stance on it, for real. I ain't trying to get nobody canceled.
Ever since they gave me the felony, bro, I done checked out. I laugh at that shit, but I feel like I feel like it's a distraction, bro. Like to be honest,
definitely.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel the same way.
Thing is a distraction because I've never seen a president really have to pull to really do nothing.
Yeah.
That's significant. Like $1,200 stimulus. I mean, that was cool, but let's be honest.
We don't feel it for real.
Yeah.
Just the local people.
Yeah.
The people that we see and that got pulled around and where we at.
Yeah.
Like all the other stuff is just big.
So like local politics, you think we should focus on the local politics more?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
But like, too, I think we just got to do it ourselves too, because the people gonna trust like us.
Yeah.
We look like them too, though.
But where we get the funding to do it for real? That'd be the main part for like we want to do it, but like I said, live live
from each other. Yeah, from each other. For real. Like the grants and stuff and all that stuff help out, but it ain't like the stuff that we want and what we need to do. Like we already got the stuff for real. It's the knowledge and the funding will help.
Yeah.
But all that stuff will come in at the back end.
Yeah.
Like you just working, I think just God, like it's with God, like God, what you say, would you live by, move by, with God? People. So
handle everything
God with us too.
Yeah.
And that's why our energy, we click so good because that's the energy. I think we just.
I agree with that.
That's hard though. I ain't never even think about like that, but you hit that
But
on the head though.
They help because that's what, like you gotta have stuff in place.
Yeah.
Like you always gotta have some type of authority and all that stuff in place.
Yeah.
Like they move the city and do all that stuff, but we inside too. We gotta do our part.
Yeah.
And that's what I think it is.
You gotta get more hands on though. So we're gonna wrap things up. I appreciate y'all for coming out. But look though, y'all see us all talking. We have these conversations probably like once a week, and we always in the group chat. It might be even more frequently than that. But these are more the conversations we got to have between like-minded individuals, even people that's not like-minded, so we could understand different perspectives and come up with one solution for real, and just build and grow with each other. Like, there's no right answer to things though, but we can find different ways to handle situations. So y'all follow my brothers. Y'all say y'all, you know what I'm saying? Say y'all peace.
Brown's Lawn and Order.
Yeah, Brown. Follow on Brown's Lawn and Order. Go follow my lawn care company, Brown's Lawn and Order, and my personal page, Montrell Brown.
Yeah, that's what's up. My IG, Major League Billy, one word. Follow me.
Hey man, I'm telling y'all, we're ready to build, ready to grow. Master your moment. We got a lot of things coming, so y'all stay tuned. This episode is in September 2024. By January 1st, 2025, we're going to have some shit already done. You feel me? We already rolling for real. We on bullshit. Once we say some shit, we must do it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all follow my brothers. This the Rabbit Hole. See y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Last time this beat was rockin', we was on the block with shites. We bought a 50 bar, I had a dub, we was pipe. Hank told me what a chain with all jiggle for the night. Got a nigga shot every time this bitch hit the light. Was cool with hit the thugger with me, dawg, this shit ain't right. I be